Desire is less than fear, procrastination will happen, guys. Consequently, when desire is more than fear, action will take the place. How chronic one's procrastination is. Using the mosquito example again, your procrastination, the bigger the problem you are dealing with. Is it possible to stop procrastination? My answer is yes. While some may think that procrastination is a part and parcel of everyday living and it will be experienced in everything we do, this belief comes from not truly understanding what causes procrastination. Life is not about procrastinating and putting off things. By fully understanding what causes procrastination, you can tackle it effectively. It is important to note that procrastination is often a multifaceted problem. I run a session called Anti-Procrastination Program to help those coach me students overcome procrastination. And there are often many possible reasons and causes for procrastination, all of which take time to uncover and address. But what I am going to share in next few parts of this video, this subject, this topic, will help you to get started addressing this problem. How can you address procrastination? Right? Symptom of the issue. To overcome procrastination, you must realize that procrastination is not the real issue. Procrastination is just the symptom of the issue. The same goes for laziness, poor time management, and lack of self-discipline. Many people are quick to pinpoint this as the root causes of their problems because they are the most accessible answers. And the real reason is deeper than that. A useful analogy is mosquito bites. What happened when you got a mosquito bite? Most people will stretch it. Some will put ornament to apply an antiseptic cream, I guess. The itch from the bite that elevated and soon it heals. However, is the problem really solved? It's not. The mosquito bite came from a mosquito. Until the mosquito is out of the picture, you will continue to get new bites, new mosquitoes. Repeatedly putting ornament or creams is just a temporary fix or solution. Putting a mosquito net maybe are little more effective solution, but it still does not deal with the problem at its root. Even if you get rid of the mosquito, it's still not addressing the real problem. Getting rid of one mosquito does not mean more mosquitoes won't be coming on your way. After all, the mosquitoes must be coming from somewhere, right? Where are they coming from? If you trace their origin, you may find mosquito breeding spots in the potted plants in your house or dust which you threw, right? But wait, it doesn't end here. How did this breeding ground come about to begin with? If you look deeper, you will find that the real problem is negligence and the poor house maintenance, right? Trying to tackle the issue through any of the intermediate step, like ornament, killing the mosquito, removing the breed grounds, or putting nets, right, will only lead to a temporary relief, but not the long-term resolution. Only by practicing due diligence in house cleaning will this problem be permanently resolved. So coming back to the procrastination, think of laziness, lack of discipline, and procrastination as mosquito bite, we talked, the symptom of your problem. Time management and self-discipline are our ornament or antiseptic cream that patches the symptoms. They are lower tier solution. The sum applies for life hack tools or tips from what I said, Leslie. This way, that way of procrastination, including things like use a timer or use a such blocker, side blockers, right? Well, they do alleviate the problem in a certain manner. They are not holistic solution. You can use them every day, but doing this will never solve your problem of procrastination. I could have easily say like 50 way of deal with procrastination, which would take far less time and thought. But that is not going to move you forward your problem. On the other hand, if you get to the roots of the issue, first killing the mosquito, then identify the breeding ground, and ultimately changing the bad habits that lead to mosquito breeding grounds, you are leaps ahead in overcoming procrastination. This is what the rest of the parts is about. Understanding what causes procrastination and then resolving these factors at the root level. One important thing to understand is that the size of one's issue can be gauged by how chronic one's procrastination is. Using the mosquito example again, the more bites you have and more sharp each bite is, the bigger the root problem, such as a large breeding ground or multiple breeding grounds or deadlines of mosquitoes species, right? Similarly, the more sharp and chronic your procrastination, the bigger the problem you are dealing with. What caused procrastination then? What is the definition of procrastination? Again, it means to put off doing something, to avoid. So what leads people to avoid something? After working with thousands of clients and different procrastination problems, I have found that all causes of procrastination can always invariably be linked to two factors, which are desire and fear. More specifically, or lack of desire, and or fear of something. Two drives, desire and fear. Desire and fear are the two main forces involved. When it comes to action, desire is the fuel that moves you forward. Without desire, you have no driving force for taking action. Fear is like a fog that surrounds you and paralyzes you from moving forward. When desire is less than fear, procrastination will happen, guys. Consequently, when desire is more than fear, action will take the place. If there is a lack of desire combined with a feeling of fear, procrastination will always take place. Let's take one example. Students in a school, most students study for sake of studying. They feel empty about they are studying. In addition, they shift competition in a school instantly for homework, coursework, create a fear towards their studies, because there is a never-ending pressure and pain linked to studies. As a result, you often see students procrastinating on their studies and dreading exams. I want to dive deeper into the driver of desire, the cause of procrastination, lack of desire.